moving forward, which one of the following is the national aquatic animal of India? Okay, so again, just to put it into perspective, four animals have been given over here: saltwater crocodile, olive ridley turtle, gangetic dolphin, and gharial. Okay, even if you do not know anything, you do see one species where you have that species has been given the name of one of the most revered rivers in our country, the largest rivers in our country. So obviously, when it has a lot to do with its locality also. The answer to this question is gangetic dolphin. It's C. But just to add to over here, the olive ridley turtle is actually not a naturally found species in India. What happens is it's a migratory species. Okay, and large parts of your eastern India, which is your Odisha, Andhra, etc., they have done conservation measures for the olive ridley turtle. But this is not a natural occurring animal over here. So yes, you do not have it, put it as a national aquatic animal. Primarily, it is your gangetic dolphin. Otherwise, the other name for gangetic dolphin is your susu. Okay. And again, a previous year UPSC question related to the properties of it is the gangetic dolphins are blind and can move in an area based on a process called as echolocation. Echolocation. Okay. So these are the pointers for it. The answer to this question is C, gangetic dolphin. Now coming to the dugong question. It is a herbivorous marine animal. It's found along the entire coast of India. It is given legal protection under the Schedule 1 of the Wildlife Protection Act. Okay. Which do you think could be a obvious choice? Like if it's there in India, what should be the obvious choice? The third statement might be correct. It is given legal protection under the Schedule 1. Now, the schedule might change, but obviously it would be given legal protection. Okay. Now, this second thing that to talk about it, it's a herbivorous, it's a marine animal, it's a mammal that we got from the last topic. Do you think these conditions would be okay for the entire coast of India? Because you have certain areas where you do have a much higher freshwater flow coming into the water body. So, entire coast of India, will it be okay for it to live? No. This is a species that primarily occurs in your areas of Gulf of Mannar. It occurs in areas of Gulf of Mannar. It occurs in your Tamil Nadu regions. Its primary habitat is in this specific kind of area called as your sea grass. Okay. So it's very interesting. Wherever dugongs are there, you do find a good amount of seagrass. If the seagrass gets destroyed, dugong is not able to exist over there. With all of this information, what can you come up to? It's not something that is all around the coast of India. It's only occurring in one specific part, which means the protection of it has to be amped up. If the protection has to be amped up, which is the one that it will be given? Schedule 1 of Wildlife Protection Act. So, it is a herbivorous marine animal. 1 is correct, 3 is correct. The answer is C. Okay. The answer to the question is C. Moving forward, they have asked, consider the following: bats, bears, rodents. The phenomenon of hibernation can be observed in which of the above kind of animals? They have said 1 and 2, 2 only, 1, 2 and 3, and hibernation cannot be observed in any of these. Is that true? Will that last statement be correct? No. Why? Because we know for a fact and we've learned so many small moral stories and everything about these bears going to sleep for a really long time. So yes, bear is a hibernating animal. 2 will be correct. That just helps us to eliminate D. But in all the other options, you do have 2. Then coming to the other ones, bat, bear and your rodents. So now coming to this question, you can observe over here that bear, we already know. When it comes to rodents also, you have rodents are primarily your rats and mice and mouse. So what happens is you would have observed them creating these hole-like conditions in your ground, and they don't, when it's extremely cold outside, they go into their burrows. So what happens? 3 is also correct. Now there's only one option which has 3 in it, which is C, and your answer to this question is also C. So by then we can conclude even bats hibernate. Moving forward to the next question. Among the following organisms, which one does not belong to the class of the other 3? Crab, mite, scorpion, spider. Now, if you look at it, all 4 of them belong to a scientific category called as your arthropoda. Okay. But under arthropoda, you have different kind of categories. Okay. You have an arthropoda just means that the body of that organism will be segmented. It will be in small. If you observe the leg of a cockroach or anything, what you see is it's not like our hand. It's not like one continuous thing. There will be one part, stop, next part, stop, third part. So what happens? The body is segmented. So the segmented body is a primary feature of all your arthropoda. So all of them have segmented bodies. Mite is that small thing, small kind of insects and everything that you find on your pets. Scorpion, spider, crab, all have segmented body. But the primary difference is some of them are called as arachnids. Some of them are called as crustaceans. And the difference primarily has a lot to do with its habitat also. If you observe, even if you don't complicate it too much, all the others, mite, scorpion and spider, they all occur on land, and crab occurs in water. And that is primarily because, it's not because, okay, it's a choice. The point is, its body is not equipped for land, growth. So here what happens is, that is primarily because it belongs to a different class altogether. So all the others are arachnids, crustaceans. Here you have your crab. The next question is, in which of the following states is the lion-tailed macaque found in its natural habitat? This is something that we had discussed earlier in a very proper manner. Just look at it. So you have Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, Andhra. I had told you earlier, lion-tailed macaque occurs primarily in your tropical rainforest conditions. So in that case, when you look at all the 4 species, where do you have a lion-tailed macaque chances to be? Let's say for sure you would have it in your Kerala area. So when you look at Kerala, 2 happens to be an option in all of these barring this. So this is gone. Next, if I'm saying tropical rainforest, the next state that comes very much in line with it is your Karnataka region. So when you look at it, Karnataka, third, again what happens? This gets eliminated. There is 1, 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3 and 4. So now we don't even have to bother about Tamil Nadu. We just have to figure out if Andhra Pradesh will fit into the bill. Unfortunately, the kind of forests that are primarily occurring in Andhra Pradesh is not a tropical rainforest, but instead it is of your deciduous kind. So what happens? The lion-tailed macaque's primary habitat or area, natural habitat in India is your Tamil Nadu, Kerala and Karnataka. Okay. So the answer is 1, 2 and 3. So the answer to the question is